take some stuff up into the loft and stuff. So anyways, I know I'm not really speaking very loud. Hello, but I'm just tired, really tired. uh, but um, yeah, let's just get into it. So we're not gonna do any trades today. News came out. This was as a joke, like literally this was as a joke. But this is obviously gonna come down now. I'd be looking for a sell position from here. I wouldn't take it, right? If I broke this, then I'd be taking the sell. So yeah, there we go, sell. And I'd probably be taking it to anywhere down here, liquidations, something like that. I'll take something like that. Not because the market's bearish, by the way. Well, technically on the 1 hour, this could be what? I'll read this. But it doesn't really make much sense for that. We tapped into this beautiful zone, this MB here. We could have tapped deep for sure. We still can, but by what I'm seeing, I think it's making its push. We had a few wicks here and a few wicks and then the rallies, so it makes more sense to be bullish, honestly. I'm not gonna go buying on like this position, no. I'm more bearish on this, as I said, on this specific thing right here. So as we just literally did together, entered that short, it makes sense, but obviously it's not always amazing. Now, you gotta get bullish. This is just, look at it, bullish, right? And I'm anticipating a rally higher to take these highs now. It makes sense. We've had a few breaks in general, so it makes more sense to continue going higher. Now, instead of basically doing what happens all the time, which is bang, right? Because you have these few rallies higher, and then you have this, right? Which is just this one structure. Now a lot of people might go, "Oh, it's gonna drop, and it's gonna start target." It might drop like this, just to really accumulate to go higher. This happens a few times as well, but nothing to worry about really. I mean, this might get taken out. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there we go. Just because the market's been bullish as fuck. Um, Obviously this rally here, the news. Obviously I wouldn't trade this though, because it's, well, firstly I don't trade news. Secondly, I'd probably wouldn't trade until a couple hours later. Like realistically, there's no need to trade. In my eyes, literally, you're just wasting um time, money, whatever. Um, GI again. I remember on this shit we were bullish, bearish. The one that's coming to inside of here, it doesn't even look like anything. It looks like it's just range in between the two. But could take these highs and then go lower. I don't fucking know, but it makes more sense to come down. That's what I've said for such a long time. Obviously, this was the break structure higher. Just looking at it, it's not really that difficult to understand, I believe. Right, you have obviously have these zones there, it's mitigation, right, and then this just looks more like failed to break this high. It makes more sense to come down and take the low now, I think. Like, I don't know, you could kind of see this as a breakdown, maybe another breakdown, and then the rally higher into here. But honestly, I think more or less we're gonna come take the lows, like dead ass. So obviously, you wouldn't position yourself in here. You'd be like, okay, we're coming down. We want to take, what was it? These lows down here, something. What are we looking again? Let's double check. So we want to take these lows all the way down here, right? That's our overall target. Pretty simple. You know, you could be targeting these or whatever, but the point is, Okay, let's just grab this line and do that. And then let's do another line at, see what I target this liquidity. Okay. Always go 1 minute. Now we've got a lot of space movement, right? Now you could technically position yourself straight on here because we got the mitigation, then we got this break, right? So we could be literally taking a short right here from this candle where we saw it, and then your stop loss is actually going to be above this high, and you're going to be trying to get down to essentially these lows down here. Obviously, I don't think it's going to just completely capitulate, and in these circumstances, when price comes down like this, the best thing to do is nothing. Like, sure, price is moving without you, and I could have been right about that move coming down, but the point I'm trying to make is, like, the context, like, let's just go back to this position, like, the context isn't good, right? Like, what am I trading? Like, all I see is this. Like, am I trading this? Like, we already came down a lot, so am I trading this point, and then potentially, and then my stop loss is here and getting bang, and then bang, like, or even bang, like, you know what I mean? So, obviously I don't think that's gonna happen, but again, who fucking knows? News probably impacted this a bit, so, you know. At the moment, now it looks like we're creating this new high. Does that mean we're gonna go and take lows? Well, we're holding this little bit here, so it makes more sense to take this here. So this should just become liquidity, and it probably should get above. You should expect anyway. But this you wouldn't trade, like, or I wouldn't trade it anyway. Like, it's just like what you're trying to trade. Like, the position is so terrible. You're literally in free fall, and you're trying to catch something. Like, no sense. No sense. But here, again, it looks like on these lower time frames, yeah, these highs are gonna get taken. Honestly, this high right here will get taken. So if price comes into here, I'm looking for a buy. Like, obviously you wouldn't do this, like, and say price it here, stop loss here, target TP1 here, blah blah blah. Like, you can take 80% of your position, let's just say, some shit, and then let 20 run, 10% run. Now that should work technically, just based on the fractals. Like, you can kind of see this, and then this right here. But again, it doesn't mean you should do it. Makes sense. But yeah, this should hold. Just saying. But again, it doesn't mean it should. Like, just because something should doesn't mean it should, which is very strange. But again, it would make sense to take buys from here, in my eyes. That's going into that deeper part, but again, like right here, you could anticipate this to be your stop loss right here, like that, or this deeper part, but it doesn't really matter. Our overall expectation is what? This. Now here's your RR 2.4, right? If it doesn't liquidate this bit here, which it can always do, and then it could maybe just wick underneath this and rally higher, just to grab that liquidity, you know. I don't think it should, but yeah. Now we created some more structure, so we got our up candle right here, which is beautiful. It's created this S&D right here, which also failed, or now it's getting mitigated, right? So I want to see this high get taken. So if anything, I'm positioning more for a buy position than a sell. So, like, I expect this high not to hold. I expect it to get broke. So, in my opinion, if we break this high right here, my stop loss is gonna go here, and this makes perfect sense. Okay. Right, stop loss just underneath like that. And if it breaks this level right here, then yeah, I take my long, and then I'm probably coming up to this zone here, or if not, making more sense to come up to here, right? And then yeah, this is obviously running now. Should hit 40p, like we say. It's kind of obvious when you look at it, like obviously it's a few candles, but I can see a lot more than a few candles. I can see more candles inside of here, and I can see a lot more than probably what you're looking at. You're like, I only see candles, which is strange, but yeah, I can see a lot inside of this. And there we go, bang, price hit, right, 102.4. Now you take 80% and then you'd let 20% run, right? So say price comes all the way up to these highs up here, or we go to the 4 hour. Let's show you. Say price comes all the way up to this all-time high, right? You're hitting what here? So 1 of 134. So say you take 80% off of 2.4, let's say, and this is where it gets ridiculous, obviously. 2.4 times and then 0.8. Obviously, it's gonna be about 1.8 over 9. Okay, and then so you take that as profit, and then hear me out. Then you take 134, right, and you times it by 0.2. It gives you 26R, which means if this shit runs and it doesn't even come back down to take you out, you've just got another 26R, which is absolutely ridiculous, right? Or you could start managing along the way, like take 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, some shit. All depends, but yeah. Let's just put that back down. We don't really want it that high. I don't think so. Like that was where we were targeting, right? And then it went, so yeah. You kind of see that happening anyways. And then this one, again, we didn't tap, as you can see this wick? It didn't come above this. As you can see, the wick was just one away from tapping it. But again, our same thing is that we have an up candle here, so we're expecting if price breaks this, right, this bit here, so one above like that, then we can take our long, right? That's essentially how it is. Even though market is coming down, there's a reason, and I can't really explain to you, but yeah, we're in a long position now. Okay. Now our target again is going to be, obviously you could be taking these highs, but risk to reward is not really as good, right? So in my opinion, you're probably looking more or less for, like I said, round about here. Makes sense to take price. That's what I would do. Something like that. Obviously it doesn't. Market's coming down, so it's not really good context. But that being said, I'm giving it all for us. Oh, that's a banger. Oh, okay, yeah, different song. Oh, I'm tired. For real, for real. Probably will get stopped to be honest, but I mean we did liquidate. Now we could be in a re-up. So then the target could be the high, this high. Oh, I'm putting on my screen. The target would actually be this high now. So price will come up again and take this, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. It might, yeah, they might break down one more, but it should come and take that high. Just based, yeah, there we go. And now what we could see is either another slow build up, and then the drop down. You know what I mean? And take these, but yeah, makes sense. Makes perfect sense. And again, these should get taken, this should get taken, and then maybe up to here, and maybe it drops from here. But I want it to come up to here at least. Like I said. How's this going? Probably so. Probably so. Yeah, it's probably sound as fucker. Only if we break like this, like that. And I'd probably be looking to take this. How's this moving? Okay, so we took this, of course. Okay, we're in a short position now. Beautiful. How's this one playing? This one's gonna. Again, this could actually, like, it does make this also, again, this is why you partial at this high, should because now it's valid to actually do this, or if anything, just completely go down. That's valid, by the way. So that's why you would have taken, should have taken partials, but again, we were targeting up here, so maybe it's not the greatest idea because the market structure is doing this, right? This here, right? And then it's breaking these lows, doing this, and then it comes and it takes this right here, like this, comes down, and then we were like, yeah, it's gonna come and take this high. It takes this high, right? But it actually does it impulsively, right, all the way to about here, comes down, right, or then it goes up and then straight back down. And it basically liquidates this kind of right here, which is good because what we're also seeing is more buys. We could be buying here, by the way, to take these highs. That makes more sense because inside of this we're getting this, this. You can't see it, but just to get something like that. So this should be the target. This level here. That should be your target, essentially. Like that. Now it's on its push, so it should basically start going up now. So buy, like, you can literally click long right here. Literally. I'd probably put my stop loss underneath there. Right? It makes sense. And then that, I know it's a 1 to 2.8 as a partial. Place the partial, and then you can let it run here. To the 1 to 9, by the way. Something like that. Makes sense. But yeah. That's just basically looking inside the actual price action. Even though you can't see it, like, what I drew here is essentially what this is. But you might just see this right here as a fucking triangle or a V, right? Of course you will, because again it's hard, but this is also like a V if you think about it. But we had a lot more inside of it. It's hard to explain, but yeah. So we took another plus 2 point maybe 3R profit, and then we're letting this 20% run higher, and then this one is just sitting here. But it's definitely valid for hours around here, like completely. Like, I think we might get another push to maybe here, and then a drop. So we might actually get completely taken out of this position. But I wanna see price here. So, but I guess it's more about what makes sense. But again, this should come down. I think it's gonna come take this low now, potentially this low, and it might even completely takes out. But I think it will do something like that, or it will just completely go down, take it out, because that's also valid. But what I just went through was how you could have entered positions, like, and took another plus 2R out of the fucking market. Like, that's good. Something that literally took about a minute, right? So we take this now, beautiful. I want this to be taken as well, and then potentially even take this, but I don't think it will. And then we go high. That makes sense. There we go. Get that liquidation, beautiful. Now we want to start to see right. But again, like I said, it doesn't have to. It doesn't fucking have to. Yeah, so this was a beautiful shot, as we took it earlier. Bang, another profit. You know, I mean, I think it would have made more sense to liquidate these lows right here. Right here. I think that would have made more sense, but at the same time, I was a bit but yeah, it did make sense at the time. It was just I wanted to take this low here. That's what I was targeting, that liquidity. Because on a fractal time frame, yeah, this is liquidity. So yeah. Anyways, how's this pushing? Okay. Might take this low and then rally higher. Or might just go straight up now. But if it breaks this, then we're gonna take this as well. Okay. So this will be the target, and then yeah. I mean, we took it, so we could start to rally now. Let's have a look. It makes sense to start running, going up now. Let's have a look. I mean, I'm gonna end this video soon, anyways. Because there's nothing for me to do, like, market wise. Doesn't, like, I'm not trading anything. I'm just doing these as, like, live trades to see what happens and shit, but it's like pretty simple when you look at it, like, um, I mean, it could liquidate that though and then go higher as well. But as we broke that high, it makes more sense to rally higher. So it shouldn't really come below these as well. It should just go take that high target. That makes sense. But let's find out. Let's find out if this is true or rubbish. Ugh, my feet hurt. So it's 2 o'clock right now. Alright, so we took that. Beautiful. Now we're going to start taking this highs. Come on. Push higher, push higher. It's going to, of course, but it's a matter of when. Come on. Okay, now. I was gonna buy I was gonna buy the premium, I think it is premium, but it's too much. Like literally it's so much. It's 50 quid a month. Like, not like £50 a lot each month, but it's definitely noticeable, let's just say that. But I might have to do it, but at the same time I don't think I will. I think 1 minute's enough for me. But yeah. Like I can see everything. I can see price lower than this 1 minute, even though I can't get down to it. It just makes it better if I can go down to a lower time frame because I can see everything more, highlight everything more, but I don't need to. I know that this high is going to get taken. Um, Although, I mean, obviously on this higher time frame, which is the 1 minute, we've only really broken down once, so we are valid to come and take this low. This is why I was kind of saying you want to break these highs and then take these highs, and that makes sense. But again, we could also be taking these lows to go higher, which is why I marked this out. I want price to come to here, and then rally higher, and then come down. But again, we'll see. But overall, this should hold. Like, is what I'm trying to say. I just want to see how it actually goes. But I'm trying to get rid of some fucking mold. It's kind of pissing me off. Can't lie. But anyways. Make the comments look like this man's search history. How to scam an entire country at once. I don't understand. I have no idea what they're talking about. These waffles. Hi guys, Mr. Waffles here. How's price moving? So we took these lows. Awesome. Grab this liquidity. Probably go higher, I think. Yeah. If it doesn't take this, which I don't think it will, then I think it's gonna go higher. It's gonna take this high, but it could generally be on the push now to take this low. So I wouldn't even take that, but I haven't even saw it develop. But it could go there. It could go there, but who fucking knows? Why is price not moving on this? I mean, I guess it's GBP, it's Australian dollar. Barely ever moves. It's consolidation half the time. Literally. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright, come on, hit that target. That's what we're aiming for at the very beginning. About 6 minutes, 7 minutes ago. Go on. It's gonna do it now, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. We did take this. That's beautiful. We could take a buy. Generally dead ass but hitting a buy on this. I don't give a shit. Showed me everything I need to know. TP being here. Beautiful. 1 to 3. Are you going to be liquidity? Probably. But again, I don't give a shit. There we go. Target has been hit. Beautiful. And again, we're targeting this. It doesn't make sense to come lower now. It will. I think overall it's going to. But I think I want this. Or I think something like that. And then maybe that. Something, I don't know. But yeah. So we could have taken so many trades off of this. And this is the one trade, but we said we could have entered down here. Here. There was a few entries we could have taken inside here. For sure. This one's just completely went and then fell. But it should take the high. It should take this. So I'm not really fussed if it comes here. It shouldn't. That's probably just more of a reaccumulation inside this light time frame to come up and take these. So I'm not. This should hold. So that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't come down like this. And I don't think it will. But yeah. This trade we took on Bitcoin. We had a nice 1 to 3 hour. And then we got stopped out, and then it came fucking down like that, so. Yay. I think this might be the first loss we take. Shouldn't be though, that's what I'm saying. Shouldn't be. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, honestly, it makes no sense. But yeah, I think. Okay, we lost. Okay, that's alright. That's a -1. We literally might have taken like +1 here, plus a +2 here earlier to get this high. And then we took a few in here, we took a +2, and then another one right here. So we're looking good. But I'm doing the video here because there's not much to say, not much to do. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow. So peace and love.